Hi, Earth people. I am Chinghiz together with you. Today, January 3rd, 2024. First Chinghiz Live in 2024. This year should be better, but we can do that. No way countries' leaders will act in forum for you as people better world. They will do exactly opposite. When I say world leaders, countries leaders, mainly and correctly the developed countries, so-called Western civilization leaders. What's happening to you and why? This is key. If you're not realize in your mind what's happening to you and why, you will extinct. Already you come to this sphere and this final sphere. But if you will realize in your mind what happened to you and why, you can be survived. You will survive. I believe in you, therefore my mission exists from universe unity. But you know Robo Zombie. Universe unity never uses you and never will use you as a robot zombie. Universe unity is sending you to your Messias through prophets too, using prophets too, for show you way. And it's not mythology, it's not utopia. Huh? This reality, existence of universe unity, same reality as your existence, planet Earth people, civilization, same reality. And you come to level when climate crisis will kill you, all of you. It's about physics, about planet Earth. Climate crisis not will act politically. We'll choose maps, world maps. Each country can be destroyed, which not. So, climate crisis, the death sentence to you. Who created climate crisis? Realize in your mind. Who? No excuse, realize in your mind. Who? Reject all the propaganda, all the media, blah, blah. Your mind. Climate crisis exists. And this death sentence to you. Your knowledge, science, saying that. Scientists saying that. You continue, not yet, continue be as in cinema, theater, watch a movie with popcorn and think this not will affect you, not will come to you. When you cross the red line, you will die. Who did that? Western countries, developed countries, political establishment, they green light all that. Who directly did, you know, the big banks, big fossil fuels belong to whom? Yeah? More than 90% of Wall Street belong to Rothschild and Co. Who Rothschild and Co? Realize in your mind. No conspiracy theory, no as something, maybe yes, maybe not, my English. Confirmed, verified. Who Rothschild and Co. There's history, undeniable form. Archive documents, photos, videos, means fully confirmed, verified. Who Rothschild family and Co. They created climate crisis and they block it. Means this political establishment of world leaders, developed countries, leaders, look at them. Robot zombie. Robot zombie. This also you shall realize in your mind. Finally, this structure is not about individuals. Head of state, government, or head of government institutions or lawmakers. It's not. The individuals can think, yeah, that's true. Chinghiz saying truths. But what we can do, they are coming, this system, which owned by Rothschild and Co. This means British monarchy family too, inside this Co. Rothschild and Co. This system. But they're acting like robot zombie. You face death sentence. They refusing act. Last COP28, Colonnada, again show that. They blah, dispute when they urgently need act, decision finally for stop this fossil fuel. They refuse to do that. Means under beautiful maybe entourage, dispute, they decided billions should die. Billions. Climate crisis will kill billions. in their beliefs, in their faiths. They themselves not will affect it. And we kill billions is good because overpopulation. So much problem, huh? Water go running away, go away. Food chain go to apocalyptic form collapse. So many problems. 8 billion. Why? Huh? 3 billion, so good. What will be enough for this 3 billion? No problem. They think. They face to Satan. They planning kill billions of you. But we know this day position. But we know because science, scientists, and truth means that climate crisis will kill all of you. If you will fail act. I say in first half of this year, there should be start our world move same day on street and squares around world. Us should be billions, 2-3 billion. Organize that. Do that not difficult. Go to street is difficult. For be survived, absurd. What means organization? Do that. Organize that difficult. I think not. I think no. It's not difficult. Do that. Come all together, organize one unit of coalition, and same day world movement. First half this year, crucial. We should start to that. And we will stop them. We will stop fossil fuel. We will stop warming of planet. And you will survive. That's true. Process coming for scientists revealing is so truth and so reality. This process already started. One of fact, this I previously also said that, but again I'm repeating. Sophie Gabriel, a stunning study came out in April 2023 showing ice sheets can collapse far faster than feared. They studied the sediments, and the conclusion was that a rise expected over 200 years could occur in 20 years. 10 times faster, 10 times. Christine Bachelor, lead researcher, Newcastle University. Quote, ice sheets can collapse at 600 meters a day, far faster than feared. Study finds sediments from last ice age provide warming from the past for Antarctica and sea level rise today. The rate of loss was critical if, for example, a rise expected over 200 years could actually occur in 20 years. This is only about ice sheets. Tipping points. People, climate crisis will kill you. Now, not too late. You should act and do that not difficult. Together with me, particular. I say, this is about climate crisis, what this means. But same time, when death centers of climate crisis coming close and close to you, after you, okay, to you, they are first time in your history as people. Televised genocide happened and happening. Who doing that? We're all seeing. Televised means televised. Israel satanic. We should use this name. We shall name it them. Who they? Israel, apartheid state, satanic, evil, authority. Decided genocide against Palestinians in Gaza. And believe me, not in Gaza. Palestinians without land, under occupation, without sovereignty, only blah blah about Palestinian state. And how decades of years starting from 1947, United Nations General Assembly resolution about partition of Palestine land for two sides, Israel and Palestine people, means border, and which this resolution not legitimize resolution for implement means because Security Council this resolution even now was go to for adoption for confirmation, okay, by Security Council of United Nations. That's true. So creation of Israel state illegitimate. You shall know this very important fact too about international law norm. Creation of Israel illegitimate. General Assembly have opportunity, I will talk about that today too, for use his power opportunity, which can even solely decide resolution and implementation of this resolution without Security Council have this opportunity. But United Nations General Assembly not use this. Only pass the resolution, after that basta. United States refuse be part, use force. What means partition? There should be international forces come to this land and take this border or partition of two states, still there in border, if needed, use force because people, some part of people will oppose, other will welcome, or both sides will attack, can attack one another, which occur 1 year later, 1948. Israel create terrorist organization, attacked Palestinians, massively killing them and displaced nearly 1 million of them. Irgun terrorist organization which was created by Menachem Begin, Yitzhak Shamir, and others. They are not only Irgun, they are two additional other terrorist organizations. This history, I am not planning to say this history. I'll shortly saying you. United States, when Truman was president, say United States no won't be part of that, this force, and no won't use force against civilians because this data in particular, this was very clear reality. Civilians will oppose. For that reason, this resolution will remain in General Assembly, no go to Security Council. So creation of Israel illegitimate, no backed by international law norm. And this illegitimate state during decade of years, starting from Nakba, 1948, repeatedly by mass killings, massacre after massacre against Palestinians, which of course resisting, which of course oppose the decision. Their land, their centuries, they are living. And one day coming, Rothschild, together with British government, saying about Balfour Declaration, there should be Israel land too. And people, of course, will oppose. This naturally. Their reaction is naturally. But if world leaders daytime will choose as one team act, this peacefully, mainly, not without violation, this violation there will be, but not such forum. This is obvious. Particular, they fully armed, financing Israel side, and Palestinian will not. Israel using this, they advance the situation very evil, brutal form against civilians, Palestinians. and repeated of that. And this come to level when United States come as puppet of Jewish uh, secret society. John Kennedy called them secret society. Mainly Jewish. Starting was only Jewish. But later, after particular creation of global financial institutions, Rothschild and Co., Rothschild family, and several their team who created Federal Reserve of United States, the Central Bank of United States in 1913. Addition to their team was they allowed international ones. And so today's Rothschild and Co. who ruled the world this. And United States puppet of Israel. Great nation, where are you, huh? Where you are? You great nation, you puppet of Israel, of Jewish secret society. That's true. But you can stop that easily. Name them and use rule of law. They're all criminals. Absolute majority of them criminals. Mainly financial crimes, but also war crimes. No one time. American political establishment how truly as robot zombie ruled by them. You seeing now before your eyes. Televised form. United States and ally, EU, Canada, Britain, of course, puppet of Jewish secret society. Means of Israel. Israel above all of them. This is obvious. During the decade of years, how many Israel authorities committed crimes, war crimes, crimes against humanity, repeatedly. What would happen against Israel? Nothing. Only one case, International Court of Justice, was ruling about their water supply, who own their land resources. The Palestinians. Right decision was by International Court of Justice. And basta. International Criminal Court fully belong to them, not acted and not will act. No wait. Again, I'm calling in this point, Karim Khan shall resign. If not, International Criminal Court team, they have opportunity, remove Karim Khan as prosecutor. Do that. Not too late for you, International Criminal Court. They are televised genocide. No way you will hit yourself behind some blah blahs. United States puppet of Israel. That's true. And what they will do, this shameful genocide, Joe Biden. Genocide, Joe Biden. Shame on you, huh? 18 years old, shame. 18 years old, shame, person. Genocide, Joe Biden. And others. Their genocide, televise it. This authority of United States sometimes come blah blah about humanitarians, blah blah about Israel. You bombing Gaza so much, huh? And same time, bypassing Congress, they sending bomb, rocket, tank shells to Israel. Same time, Joe Biden, Blinken, Sullivan, Austin, all them. Who they? Satanic, evil. Authorities, puppets, committed crimes, who supported abetting genocide, this crime. Same I can talk about, said about British authority. Same about EU authority. Same about Germany authority. But United States first. Doing more, much more. But ally also participate. And now Israel authority was saying, as they saying from start, after October 7. Why October 7 happened? Who will investigate that? Their fact undeniable. In this case, morons, robo zombies, you not will able fool people, Earth people, as you did in 9/11. You will fail. I promise. October 7, what happened? Israel authority knew before. And this means, obviously, United States also knew that. Same about British authority. Knew that October 7 coming. They did nothing for stop. They did nothing for evacuate people or even stop this music festival. Nothing. And when Hamas launched several hours, they attack mainly on Israel military units against. And when Israel come for response, they killed Israel civilians even more than Hamas did. They have fact check. This I saying you, I never using words for nothing. What I saying based on fact check, even more can be. Their investigation will reveal how many. But in some cases, they are coming facts even more of civilians was killed by Israel defense forces. When they attacked Hamas, they are not thinking. They are not stopping. They are civilians, Israeli. This is about October 7 and why they knew that and not stopping that. Using televised genocide. Palestinians all should means absolute majority should remove from Gaza. They talking. There are more than 2 million, huh? They say they will 100, maximum 200,000, no more. 10 times more people should remove from Gaza. Much more of them killed and continuation of that. And half of them children. And this continue, televised genocide. Intentional, using even bomb, more destructive, more dumb, all what possible, phosphorus, all United States by passing Congress immediately, sending to Netanyahu authority. And they're using all that. Killing more, intentionally. They call it Palestinian people, human animals. Now they try to deny. This is not about Palestinian people, about Hamas. There are videos, condoms. You morons, if you think people morons, they not will believe what they're seeing. They will believe how this you try interpret that, huh? Why are you thinking that? Condoms and morons. Therefore, televised forum, Netanyahu, Gallant, Herzog, Smotrich, Ben-Gvir, and others call it all entire Palestinian people, human animals, Amalek. They should be killed. All they terrorists, all they participated. There are no way. There should be new Nakba. There should be ethnic cleansing. They all should be killed and removed from Gaza by ethnic cleansing. This all about entire Palestinian people of Gaza. Now they try to deny. Why? Great action from South Africa. I welcome this decision. I call it that several times repeatedly. And South Africa joined finally, and already their countries backed this decision. Malaysia, for example, backed South Africa, and I call other country. Importance of that should be more countries. 50, 100. There are 153 countries was in General Assembly of United Nations. They passed it resolution for permanent ceasefire. Back this decision, they are genocide. In Ukraine case, there are approximately 25 or 30 countries, mainly Western countries. Back at Ukraine case against genocidal case against Putler, Russia, Putler authority, because they are genocide, of course. And this same but much more, because they are scared of this genocide. more than Putin committed. And again, what committed Putin? The genocide in Ukraine. But we're seeing in Palestine even this scale much more. Intentional killings, civilians, children, and continuation of that. And they already openly calling for officials calling for ethnic cleansing Gaza, which was obvious from start. And these morons from State Department of United States, why they're morons? Because they think you morons. They can play you. They can fool you. They're shocking by this decision of Israel authority remove Palestinians from Gaza. They're no morons. Look at their face again. This Blinken and spit on their face. They committed genocide. The Blinken, condom Blinken, human animal Blinken, with the Miller spokesperson. Shock it. Because Israel authority officially confirmed they're planning to remove all Palestinians from Gaza. They will fool you people. This playbook. This their plan so crucial for Israel, and I say you who never nobody say and not will say. I say truth to you. Joe Biden decided because directly by schemes, directly Rothschild and Co. decision, decided finally use he 18 years old, come United States president. For that, he awarded by Rothschild and Co. by title, family title, Biden's title. That's true, That's true. Not for this title, Joe Biden, only for this title, he's doing that. His decision from start, he was pro-Zionist, means fascist. They attacking me this year, and you're seeing them, pagans, İlham Aliyev generals, you're seeing them. Good. Continue. Again, you're seeing them. How they're using. They, of course, attacking me again. Try stop this Chinghiz life. How they're using each second. And what's happening? Sodom Gomorrah before your eyes. This also televised system terror and torture against me using decades of years. And your silence, they're fool at you, they're saying why. Now they can't because finally confirmed verified. They are here, Sodom Gomorrah forum attacking me, and they're doing that by İlham Aliyev authority, both Putin and İlham Aliyev, helping İlham Aliyev by Netanyahu, Mossad, by high-techs. Behind them who? Again, same, Rothschild and Co. and British monarchy family. And this means United States political establishment, British political establishment, European Union political establishment, German political establishment, who deported me back because political establishment fully belong to Rothschild and Co. How link it directly? And now what happened to Palestinians? Why Putler decided intervene Ukraine? Same. Rothschild and Co. They big war plan without Putler's. This not will occur. For that reason, they behind scene helping collaborating with Putin, which easily avoided these blockbuster sanctions against Russia because Rothschild and Co. give key for avoid these sanctions. Give this key to Putin. And Israel was created by them, Rothschild family. And all that decade of years, genocidal massacres now come to finally to genocide. This all because Rothschild and Co. And now attacking me this forum, attacking you this forum, because same persons. So obvious, finally, fully transparently. Why they keep him under control by this system, terror and torture, you finally understand because finally confirmed verified. But continuation of that, they try kill me by this system, terror and torture. For that reason, they keep him under control, continue keep me under control, and try kill by destroying my health, etc. And they're spending on my case only for keeping me under control, only for that. More than $200 billion with plus, means continuation of that. Why? Universe unity. My mission from universe unity. But against you, this. And Biden, this Marais, shameful person, 18 years old, decided use his presidency and realize dream of Rothschild and Co. Big Israel. Zionist means fascist Israel. For that, Biden awarded by title Rothschild and Co title. This huge money to family, this rent. Money not one time giving money. Yeah. And title. That's true. You will have these docs too. Fact check too. What's happening truly. Now they shock it, no be fool it. They lying. They even can freeze this military aid, financial aid to Israel. Can. Look at Putin. Same persons. United States of America, Britain. Putin easily avoids these sanctions because Rothschild and Co. key, and this key already have Israel. Israel political establishment have key because Rothschild and Co. who created this state, Israel. Illegitimately creation of Israel, this Rothschild and Co. And they have key. They will avoid any sanctions, any measures, such foreign measures. And United States political establishment, part of that, and they will play you, will planning, fool you. They aim, this should happen. Big Israel should be created. For that reason, they will fool you by shocking, mocking, freezing, stopping. This all will lie. Literally, in reality, will happen opposite. You will see if we not will stop Israel. We can. No watch at United States and Britain. We can. Huh? If not, you will see Israel will do by any way. America will blah, blah, blah. Britain will blah, blah. As they all will lie. And in same this situation, Israel will create the Zionists, the big Israel, by committing genocide and ethnic cleansing. They plan that. They plan that. Not be fooled by the blah blah, shock it, mock it, or they call it for freeze. Of course, they shall freeze. Of course, they shall stop all this military aid and financial aid to Israel immediately and without delay. But in reality, what will happen? Huh? And we come to sphere, and in this reality, what I saying that truth, what we can do for stop Israel. I saying you. International Court of Justice will rule. They are already in coming Thursday, coming week, next week, Thursday, will first hearing. Information was that or South Africa their name I can read. Historical, this deserve. Craig Mohiber, a historic and principled move by South Africa to hold Israel accountable for genocide before the World Court. This genocide must end. The United Nations Genocide Convention must be upheld. Israel must be held accountable. Palestinians must have justice. International law must be preserved. And here, this from International Court of Justice. I will read that, okay? International Court of Justice. Good name, Peace Palace. The Hague, Netherlands. Press release from International Court of Justice. The Republic of South Africa institutes proceedings against the State of Israel and requests the court to indicate provisional measures. The Hague, 29 December 2023, South Africa Today filed an application instituting proceedings against Israel before the International Court of Justice, the principal judicial organ of the United Nations, concerning alleged violations by Israel of its obligations under the Convention of the Prevention and Punishment of the Crime of Genocide, the Genocide Convention, in relation to Palestinians in Gaza Strip. According to the application, act and omissions by Israel are genocidal in character as they are committed with the requisite specific intent to destroy Palestinians in Gaza as a part of the broader Palestinian national, racial, and ethnical group, and that the conduct of Israel through its state organs, state agents, and other persons and entities acting on in institutions or under its directions, control, or influence in relation to Palestinians in Gaza is in violation of the obligations under the Genocide Convention. The application further states that Israel, since 7 October 2023 in particular, has failed to prevent genocide and has failed to prosecute the direct and public incitement to genocide, and that Israel has engaged in engaging in and risks further engaging in genocidal act against the Palestinian people in Gaza. South Africa seeks to found the court's jurisdictions on Article 36, Paragraph 1 of the Statute of the Court and the Article 9 of the Genocide Convention, to which both South Africa and Israel are parties. The application also contains a request for the indication of provisional measures pursuant to Article 41 of the Statute of the Court and Article 73, 74, and 75 of the Rules of Court. There, the application requires the court to indicate provisional measures in order to protect against further severe and irreparable harm to the rights of Palestinian people under the Genocide Convention, and to ensure Israel compliance with its obligation under the Genocide Convention not to engage in genocide and to prevent and to punish genocide. Pursuant to Article 74 of the Rules of Court, a request for the indication of provisional measures shall have priority over all other cases. This press release from International Court of Justice. I read this application of South Africa, not fully, but main part. They are all for stop military action immediately. 2 is permanent ceasefire. For remove, the military should be removed from Gaza. This is very important historical action by South Africa, and countries should join to Malaysia for support to South Africa without delay, immediately. This is very important. So after this International Court of Justice rule, I believe in that, and specialists, academics on this case also saying that court shall rule and will rule because they are genocide, obviously exist. Therefore, South Africa will win this court case. And after that, by this court order, United Nations General Assembly can act without Security Council of United Nations if they, particularly United States, will continue block by veto their right any rightful based on this order of International Court of Justice rule for stop finally the genocide and finally stop the satanic evil authority of Israel of apartheid state. For that, General Assembly should also decide create military unit under United Nations flag. They should come to Gaza and should come to other Palestinian territory border, including West Bank and Eastern Jerusalem. The decision should be made by General Assembly. And they first should come to Gaza. And we, by world order, when Israel will stop this genocide action, they removed from Gaza. Gaza is Palestine territory. Okay? For that reason, General Assembly should create military unit, force. If Israel will refuse to do that, we will see what will happen. And same time, creating this under United Nations flag military force, this should happen same time by boycotting, isolating Israel fascist satanic authority. Any trade, trade embargo, including arms embargo, including that, and mainly that, and any goods from Israel produced made by Israel should be boycotted worldwide. Together with you, this will work. We will finally stop them, and we will finally help Palestinians create finally their state without asking the satanic authority of Israel. Of course, without them. No need. Already, this finally. After that, they are not will ask satanic authority of Israel when we decided to create Palestinian state. Finally. Okay? After that, Palestinian state in their land was created by our involvement, help, including there under United Nations flag. By United Nations flag, military forces will stay in border of Palestinian resolution of 1947, not 1960, before 1967. Okay, this border of Israel, including Eastern Jerusalem. And we will see. Together we can. We will win, no doubt. What will happen to Israel? We will see too. They will have two ways. One, not longer exist Israel state because their action, or they finally rejecting, and this should do Israel people, not Israel political establishment. Israel people together with me can finally rejected all the establishment, and by election they will create own government which will finally dismantle apartheid state of Israel. There will democratic state of Israel which will will welcome creation of Palestine state. Together with me, this will happen. I say, will happen. This is not theory. Will happen. For that, we shall act this forum, as I said. Their goal, which one? I said. But what we shall do, and what we shall do that not difficult. United for peace. General Assembly, united for peace. Huh? Together with me, we can. No afraid them. No afraid them. They're pathetic. United States authority pathetic. When they're using, will treating you, will use force, more. They pathetic. The shameful genocide Joe Biden, this Sullivan, Melvin, Austin, very pathetic. Their Congress, pathetic. No afraid of them. Together with me, we will win. Without war, my mission, and I'll show you which way, which one will work. Again, no do mistake. They are satanic system rule the world. Both sides, if we will take as the sides, Western civilization, Eastern also will say, Eastern civilization, both satanic, evil. Look at China. Look at this fascist Putin, Russia, South Korea. They supported Iran, Venezuela. Evil, satanic. People, nations, enough is enough. Join me. If you will decide from one evil satanic side, go to other evil satanic side, what this means, huh? You first will very severely affected by this. We should act together. We shall reject all of them who violating international law norm. Putin did that, did. North Korea did that, did. Iran, in human including women rights, did that, did. Huh? China, commit genocide against Uyghurs, committed all violation of international law and norms. About this Western satanic evil political establishment, I also said. Both evil, satanic. And this because why this forum exists, reality on planet. Because system, financial system, and world, monetary world. The system owners, Rothschild and Co. All matter. Who Rothschild? You know. That's true. Here, shortly about who Rothschild. I confirmed, verified that. Okay? Look. Hi, I am Evelyn Rothschild. My family financed the Nazis. Correct, concrete. Hitler was financing by them. And they are not only Rothschild family and Co. who creating Federal Reserve. They are Schiff, they are Morgan, they are Rockefeller, they are Warburg, and others. My family financed the Nazis. We were, we were commissioned by the royal family to put down the American Revolution. That's true. Rothschild and Co. There was attempt when the revolution happened. But attempt, there were even worse. By Rothschild money too. And Rothschild come to America for that reason. Start position. But when they realize finally this not will happen, America will stand, they decided to take control on financial system of the United States. There was battle. They assassinated several of American presidents, but finally they succeed in 1913. They created Federal Reserve. And after World War II, as outcome of World War II, world order, new global world institutions, including particular financial institutions, World Bank, International Monetary Fund, all was owned by Rothschild and Co. And they owned the system which ruled the world. And how they brutal, you see. Israel from start, 1948 Nakba, creation of terrorist organizations. It's all Rothschild and Co. We financed the communist revolution in Russia. Very correct. I said that repeatedly. More than 80% people. The archive. These dogs. Who will deny that? Nobody. There are no blah blah with loud saying to black to black white, using George Orwell method. Not will work. More than 80% of who did coup in November new date, November 7 new date, October 25th old date. Date means 1970. This was coup. Revolution was happening in February. When Tsar, means King of Russia, was removed from his authority and they decided to create Republic of Russia in February. In November, there was a coup. This coup directly was financed by Rothschild and Co., including Schiff, etc., Warburg, etc. 80% of newly created authority of Russia was Jewish nationality. More than 80%. Who will deny that? We destroyed Palestine to create Israel. That's true. We were behind 9/11 and the resulting wars. Very true. For that reason, there are not true investigation about 9/11 because there was inside job, means Rothschild and Co. Also in John Kennedy case, day job. His brother Robert Kennedy. We own the world's central banking system along with the Associated Press and Reuters saw, and not only these two ones, this is laughing. They are all mainstream media, all. Not only these two ones, Associated Press and Reuters. We control all the news you read, view and hear, and control your governments. Control your government. That's true. We are the new world order. Here shortly about who Rothschild, and I confirming that true even more than they are written. And they ruled the world, and for that reason Israel was untouchable and remain until South Africa Historical Act. So they this. They by any cost will try, achieve their goal. And this one, what Israel did, this part of the big war plan. What I saying repeatedly, this is crucial for your understand. If you not prevent, will too late. Big war, they're planning start when they will take back White House. Biden already in their pocket. But their decision that there should be no Trump but a Trump. Who there using the primaries, Republican. DeSantis. So, big war will occur when United States will leave NATO. Putler already in start position. He already start war in Europe, genocidal war. Israel already start genocide against Palestine and creating big Israel and will escalate. Lebanon, Syria, and this occurred already. Israel committed war crimes, attacking Beirut, capital of Lebanon, residential building area. Result of this attack, civilians was killed, and this war crime, additional to their crimes, genocide in Gaza. This Israel, China in start position about Taiwan and region. In Africa, they're planning several countries should be involved from start position. How they planning start big war. I think about that, I'm talking about that. And also Balkans, Serbia, Kosovo, and such form. Azerbaijan, Armenia, part of that. They start, after that, they will fuel and you will have big war. And they aim kill 5 billion by big war. Same time, they will stop our fight for be survived. Means stop. They will stop our fight for stop climate crisis. Because in big war time, there no way fight climate crisis. And they additional will use climate crisis impact, which started and will increasingly, sharply increase, will use for kill billions. They knew climate crisis will kill billions. They're planning to use climate crisis as tool in this case. So this what who they and what in their plan. For that reason, this 18 years old shameful genocide Joe not will resign, not will revise his decision, run for second term. When he knew no way he will win. Why Joe Biden will do that? Because Joe Biden part of that, this forum, back it, supported, aided, abetted, armed, financing, televised genocide. This what Biden shall do and is doing with these human animals. Sullivan, Blinken, and others. This Biden job, obligation before Rothschild and Co. And same time he should remain in list from Democrat Party for running second term. For block from Democrat Party, some meaningful, normally person for run presidency and win because risk of that will increase. And this one from Democrat Party, some normal person, then we will win this election. There no way launch big war. Joe Biden, for that reason, will resist and will run for second term. Trump can Rothschild and Co. decided. This puppet, Mary Garland decided. American people and the Earth people are repeatedly saying that what I saying is crucial. How they using their huge opportunity, fully they control this dome, visual review. They understand if Biden will launch investigation on Trump from start, they will happen trial, court trial, and sentencing. Trump will jail it before election time in America. For that reason, Merrick Garland, and he acted not solely, he puppet. For that reason, Merrick Garland delayed for 1.5 years start open case against Trump. And now you're seeing this Jack Smith fighting because Trump using that. The election campaign, and Jack Smith saying, hey, Supreme Court, if he immune, say that now. If not, we will, what is play for this in United States most national security case, Trump committed several treasons. Their coup attempt, their top secret dogs were selling by Trump and Kushner. Their election, they try in not only Georgia, in January 6, coup attempt. The financial crimes of Trump, blockbuster financial crime, taking money from Putler and others, MBS, This is criminal. Huh? But now they try put their question. Trump can be prosecuted or trial in court when they are election year. Of course can. Trump president, even president, there are no law saying president untouchable, can't be prosecuted, indicted. But Trump not president already. And there should be trial. And of course, Trump not immune from trial if he be survived for that reason to running for president. When he knew he can, there are lawyers try by playbook, put that case. He immune, not immune. But Supreme Court decision delay on this case, this wrong decision, because again, the United States high level national security case. Trump committed treasons. For that reason, he can't run for presidency. How this can happen? Rule of law said this can't happen. Trump should be tried. Trial means there should be court trial and decision of court. And of course, we know Trump committed treason and will jail. He running or no running, there's no matter. So this about Trump. And they planned this. And Joe Biden and his backers, Hillary Clinton, others, part of that, this playbook. They are reasonable, normally, from Democrat Party, some person can't be run for presidency because Joe Biden blocked. And he go to lose. It's so obvious. There are no way. Last figures also show even blacks, even Hispanic, even all youngs, youths, all rejected Biden because genocide Biden. Why? Because genocide Biden and very old, ill, and genocide Biden. For that reason, they even can choose, maybe, I don't know. If so, this no book, no tale, American tragedy. This apocalypse to America view. If they decided, if they are Biden and Trump, they will choose Trump. But they can't choose Biden. Why this situation can happen? Because Rothschild and Co. Don't. How they rule it you. 1.5 year delay, now Supreme Court delaying, blah, blah, and Trump can. Huh? About Joe Biden, why Joe Biden? Old, genocide, coming genocide, his ratings, lawyers, low level, no way. But he decided no, will means block it. Some reasonable candidate from Democrat Party for run. Who doing that? I'm talking about that. Rothschild and Co. And result of that, Trump can come or Trump will jail and should be because rule of law. Will means DeSantis will come. Same, they attack Trump. Means Rothschild and Co. and Putler. This is real. This is happening. They're fighting for that behind scene. They will do that anyway. They big war plan. If this not be prevented, how you will stop climate crisis? About Palestine, I even not saying, talking. Again, I saying they will. Big war, who will listen to United Nations? Laughing, laughing. Understand that finally, laughing. United Nations will collapse. So, what happened to Palestine people? We fully exterminate some part of you as the Tony Blair, huh? Another puppet day, criminal, war criminal. We'll ask European countries and take 100,000 Palestinians remaining, 200,000 remaining. Others will exterminate. So obvious coming to that. And in big war, they go, all that not will matter, huh? When they plan to kill 5 billion. What matter? Arabs, Turkish, or Christian, some nations, Latinos, Matinos, what this means, huh? Or Asians, South Asians, nothing. Chinese, Indians, Africans, particular Africans. They aim. I'm talking about they plan, they aim. 5 billion they planning kill. Many nations will exterminate. Many nations will exterminate. Reality that. My mission for that. Come to this period of time for stop that, for rescue you, but together with you. If they will able launch big war, you not will able be survived. Climate crisis will kill you in a very short period of time. Look, 200 years they're thinking, now 20 years. This is what's happening with Earth planet climate. And plus big war, racketeering emission of carbon dioxide. Means the 20 years will come to 10 years, can. For example, they not believe on climate crisis will kill entire people and entire wildlife, absolute majority of them. All Earth people will kill an absolute majority, 99% I can say, wild species. And they will new planet Earth, physics as organism, new climate after dinosaurs, new climate, new one. If they are about planet Earth, I talking about that too. With asteroids also will impact, strike planet Earth in this process, not immediately. People, what I say that true, and this happening before your eyes. All first time, climate crisis, all first time, blockbuster. Televised genocide, first time, blockbuster. When you will wake up, you don't want be survived. You decided die, suicide. Earth people. Together with me, you can. be survived. I saying what you shall do. We can prevent the big war. How? I also saying, all saying, we can. I believe in that. I know that we can prevent the big crisis, means big war. Can. How? I saying you. But here crucial moment, huh? Do that together with me. On climate crisis case, on Palestine case, United States election case, and other. In Ukrainian case, today's cover photo. Joe Biden job. This is Joe Biden. This did Joe Biden. This did Blinken. This did Sullivan. Enough is enough. We should name it them. Not only Netanyahu, Gallant, Smotrich, Ben-Gvir, Herzog. Of course, they in land they did that and continue to do that. But about Joe Biden, Blinken, Sullivan, majority of Congress, the media, same about Britain, about Germany, about EU. Here, photo from Motas. We'll show you. This photo was taken 10, maybe in first place, one of 10 photo of 2023. Motaz is a Palestinian man in Palestine, in Gaza. Photograph and courageously fighting this genocidal authority of Israel by their job, by their photos, informing world what they are happening. This girl and the Arab survived by ship. And the children naked. The children in circle. Others elders. This Israel genocide online. Khalifsi, quote, it's quite clear that on October 7, a good number of Israelis killed were not killed by Hamas. Professor John Mearsheimer from University of Chicago.
It's quite clear that on October 7th, a good number, we don't know. It's quite clear that on October 7th, a good number, we don't know what the number is, but a good number of the Israelis who were killed were not killed by Hamas, they were killed by the IDF. And I find that hardly surprising given the nature of the fight that was taking place. It is hard to discriminate in those situations, become hostages. And there is a great deal of evidence that there is this Hannibal doctrine in practice inside of Israel. That's murder. I guess you could call it that.
Süleyman Ahmet, this has become their reality. And this photo. He replied to this photo. Genocide online, televised. He behind him, always killing babies. Intentionally killed by Netanyahu authority, backed by Biden authority, an ally. Francesca Albanese, United Nations Special Rapporteur on Occupied Palestine. A desperate cry from United Nations, UNRWA, United Nations Aid Organization on Gaza, on behalf of Palestinians in Gaza. Read, post, repost. Wake up the apathetic or fresh consciousness of many in our time. She replied to this tweet from Thomas White. People are hungry and just desperate for food. UNRWA convoy in Gaza City this week. 40% of the population at risk of famine. More regular supplies needed, require safe and sustainable humanitarian access everywhere, including in the north of Gaza. And there video how people hungry. This is happening now. These Palestinians and this satanic murdar family of Israel. Murdar as Putin, Ilham Aliyev. Murdar as Rothschild. Murdar as Biden. Murdar as Sunak. As British family, royal family members. Murdars. As Scholz. As Ursula von der Leyen. All them. Murdars. Blinken, Sullivan. Khaleesi. This was sponsored and paid for by Biden. Never forget. This about this photo. Same girl, same baby. Before and after. Look at this. These human animals were doing against Palestinian civilians. Again, sorry. Ongoing genocide in different forms, in different pictures. The duo orchestrating Gaza Holocaust. Murderers of the Year time. It should be. Biden, Netanyahu, and Blinken. Smotrich, the finance minister, condones, of course, the finance minister of satanic Israel Authority. 200,000, not 2 million. Israel finance minister envisions depopulated Gaza. Israel far-right finance minister Bezalel Smotrich joined a growing list of senior lawmakers who expressed support for large-scale transfer of Gaza civilian population. I already said about that. Here,
I keep on thinking if one attack, as barbaric as it was, and it was barbaric, if one attack pushes so many Israelis to become inhuman, there's no other word but inhuman. Imagine yourself what it does to Palestinians who live under those attacks for decades. And we always wonder how come they hate us and how come they became those monsters and how come they are so violent and how come they are not human. Here is the answer.
Levi, his name. I'm searching for tweet from him, but sorry for that. But this video important. This important news. Breaking. Yediot Abronot. Nova concert victims sue Israel. 42 victims of the October 7 Nova concert have filed a civil lawsuit against the IDF, Israel Defense Forces, police, and Israel's Internal Security Service. Lawsuit alleges negligence and a failure to act on warning of a potential security threat. Several victims have already decided to publicly comment that the Israeli army fired at them out of control. A police investigation also confirmed that military of the October 7 victims were killed by the IDF. It's already inside. Fact check. Naomi Klein, quote, state officials fear International Court of Justice could charge Israel with genocide in Gaza, end quote. And Naomi Klein continue. Watch this space. This is not a United Nations Commission or the International Criminal Court, ICC. It's a court that derives its power from the Genocide Convention, which Israel joined. Sam Husseini, Boyle, this academic on international law, particularly Genocide Convention, Boyle, Francis Boyle, is optimistic of South Africa winning against Israel on genocide at the International Court of Justice despite obstacles. He'll back up South Africa by urging other nations to join in, tweeting Sam Husseini. And here from Democracy Now, the video of Francis Boyle, but tweet from Democracy Now channel. South Africa has filed a case at International Court of Justice in The Hague, accusing Israel of committing genocide in Gaza. International law expert Francis Boyle, who has argued successfully at the International Court of Justice in Bosnia and Herzegovina case, he was, says he believes South Africa will win an order against Israel. South Africa will win an order against Israel. Of course, should be. Yes. Zionism kills kids. These real photos. Only some of many. Sarah Lee Whitson. We shock it. We tell you that Israel is openly talking about resetting Palestinians outside of Gaza. This Sarah Lee Whitson reaction to this shameful Blinken and his spokesperson Miller settlement statements in briefings in State Department. I say he shocked it. Okay, this playbook, I already said that in this today's Chinghiz Live. Okay, I now reading the tweets additional. the ads, but all fact check. Shuya, Sarah Lee Wilson continue. They have said it in their plans, destroyed all the housing, shoved all Gaza to the border, but still we are shocked. Tweeting Sarah. And response from Israel Satanic Authority to Biden Authority. Megatron tweeting, breaking. Ben-Gvir, the National Security Minister of Satanic Authority of Israel, Ben-Gvir responded to United States about the planned forced eviction of Palestinians abroad. Quote, I greatly appreciate the United States of America, but with all due respect, we are no longer star on the American flag. The United States is our best friend, but first of all, we will do what is good for the state of Israel. The migration of hundreds of thousands from Gaza will allow the residents of the enclave to return home and live in security and protect the IDF soldiers. Okay. This ethnic cleansing, officially announced. This war crime is part of genocide, ethnic cleansing. And here, some saying Israel and its accomplices lied about beheaded babies so that Israel could slaughter tons of babies. Then they did the same thing about rape. Their lies are part of the genocidal intent. The New York Times is part of the effective conspiracy to commit genocide at this point. Samseni replying to tweet from Aaron Maid. Aaron made this tweet. A major embarrassment by New York Times means Gettleman. New York Times journalist Gettleman. Zionist, Jewish nationality and Zionist. And his story on New York Times. And his story on how Hamas weaponized sexual violence. Gal Abdash is the October 7th victim whose story leads and is featured throughout the New York Times article. Her family is even featured as the cover image. New York Times describes her as a symbol of October 7th sexual violence. But Abdash's sister says there is no proof that there was rape. She also accuses the New York Times of manipulating their family. They didn't know that she would be presented as a rape victim. In other words, New York Times weaponized both a dead woman and sexual violence to spread propaganda in the service of a genocide. This fact check. Sister who killed on this October 7 attack, New York Times created by their mind, false, as she was raped after that killed. This blatant lie, but another lie by New York Times. Who New York Times? There are plenty of facts of that. Here, confirmation from Max Blumenthal, the Gray Zone CEO, co-founder. The New York Times must issue a retraction and punish Gettleman and his colleagues if it cannot discredit the IG comment below by Miral Alter. apparent sister of Gal Abdash. The gray zone At the gray zone, I demonstrated months ago that Abdash had been killed by the explosion on October 7 and was not raped. See here this video from the gray zone. That explosion arrived either through an Israeli Hellfire missile or a Hamas RPG. Oddly, the New York Times did not show the image clearly demonstrating that Abdash suffered several burns on her head and was likely in the state of rigor mortis, rigor mortis when she was found. For some reason, the Times has also neglected to publish the names of Abdash sisters. Israeli Ynet reported on December 31 that Abdash's mother was first told her daughter had been raped when the New York Times approached her with his story. We didn't, quote, we didn't know about the rape at first. We only knew when the New York Times reporter conducted us. They said they cross-examined the evidence and said that Gal had been sexually assaulted. Until now, we don't know what exactly happened. End quote. Which means that the Israeli government, with all its resources in forensic pathology and desperation to exhibit Hamas atrocities, had not even come to the conclusion the New York Times was so eager to draw about Abdash killings. I have also debunked the testimonies of other key eyewitnesses in the New York Times investigation, showing how their narratives either changed dramatically over time or were transparently fake. Several New York Times sources previously spread disinformation about Hamas throwing dead babies in trash cans, beheading babies, and cutting a fetus from a pregnant woman. See here, and their links. So, unless the New York Times can show that the IG post in question was somehow fabricated or that Miral Alte is not the sister of Gal Abdash, its story will be remembered as one of the most repugnant journalistic hoaxes in recent years. And here from even their photos, both together. Abdash and his sister together. On this matter, I will read statement from Hamas. Sorry. Yeah, this one. Süleyman Ahmet. Breaking Hamas leader official statement. The latest, this part of the statement, I take to one shortly. The latest of this misleading report was what was published by the New York Times about allegation of rape and sexual violence by Palestinian resistance fighters during the Blessed Al-Aqsa Food Operation Al-Aqsa Food Operation October 7 under the title Streams Without Words: How Hamas Uses Sexual Violence as a Weapon on October 7 by Jeffrey Gittelman and others. We also announced that statement in advance that we categorically deny these allegations and consider them part of the Zionist attempt to demonize the resistance and justify war crimes, genocide, and ethnic cleansing that the Zionist enemy is practicing against our Palestinian people in all locations of its presence. Also, Operation Al-Aqsa Food did not last more than several hours, after which most of the fighters withdrew from the Israeli military sites and returned to Gaza to complete their mission of defending their people against the fascist Zionist aggression. And here mean, for that I reading this statement. This mean, why I reading statement from Hamas leaders? For that. Now I reading that. We have affirmed on more than one occasion our readiness to receive international investigation committees in any incident, and the entity, instead of continuing to spread black propaganda to cover up its crimes, must announce its readiness to receive international investigation committees or go to international and international courts if it relies on any facts and evidence in its narrative. Prove what he say is true. Who will oppose that? Israel fascist satanic authority lying after lying after lying. They are beheading babies, they are rapes. This is all lie. This is all lie. And Hamas commit war crimes. Again, there's no question. I again repeatedly can say that. And war crime is war crime. They will jail it. They will indict and jail it. But Israel committed and continuation of that genocide, televised genocide. About Israel lives, Hamas in this attack, which was war crime, there such thing not exist. Beheaded babies, rapes, or was cut. This this is not nothing of that proved true. Huh? There is no fact of that. Therefore, Hamas say they themselves, Hamas allowed any international investigation committee come and investigate all these facts. What you want, need. But same time call it Israel, do same. If you saying this true, allow international investigation committee come and will investigate this fact as you saying repeatedly, and even the shameful 18 years old genocide Joe Biden also several times repeated. This lie from Netanyahu about beheaded babies, rapes, mapes. I say. Day 85. People kill it. This is Euromed. Here shortly. People kill it. Day 85. People kill it. In the Israeli genocide in the Gaza Strip, 30,000, 30. Among them, 27,681 civilians, 6,009 women, 11,833 children. Percentage of children and women combined 60% of killed. Percentage of civilians 92% combined together with women and children. 92% of killed civilians. 8% is fighters, Hamas fighters. Suleyman Ahmed, Harvard University black female president Claudine Gay replaced with Zionist Alan Garber. Even education establishments are not safe from Zionist control. This is the end of freedom of speech for students at university campuses. Cornel West on this matter, on this case. How sad but predictable that the same figures and forces enabling the ethnic cleansing and genocidal attacks on Palestinians in Gaza, Ackman, Blum, Summers, and others, push out the first black woman president of Harvard. This racism against both Palestinians and black people is undeniable and despicable. I have experienced similar attacks from the same forces in academia, with too many of my colleagues remaining silent. When big money dictates university policy and raw power dictates foreign policy, the moral bankruptcy of American education and democracy looms large. But we shall remain strong in our fight for truth, justice, love. Tweeting Cornel West. That's true. Moral bankruptcy of American education and democracy looms large. This can destroy America. America can fall apart. Very real risk of that. I repeatedly saying that. Rothschild and Co. aimed at. I said that again, can repeat. Outcome of big war, United States not will longer exist. Main goal of Rothschild and Co. Therefore, they try to launch big war. As outcome of this big war, New World Order, New World Map, and they, Rothschild and Co., will come and publicly rule world. How they can, if they will, United States, China, other countries. That's true. 9/11 day job. 16 Trump in White House day job. 20 Cook attempt day job. John Kennedy day job. Robert John Kennedy day job. Big Depression day job. 2008 day job. And now finally, creation of this satanic Israel, their job. Satanic authority. I'm talking about authority, not people. We're not saying about satanic means satanic authority. Apartheid state satanic authority. This their job. Means political establishment of Israel. Satanic evil and this Rothschild job. Who they? And of course, they planning American outcome of this big war should be fell part to two of three part. Mohammed Shahada. Harris now acknowledges a severe famine is spreading rapidly throughout Gaza, a deliberate outcome of Israel's assault. Per the United Nations IPC scale, the proportion of households in Gaza affected by the high level of acute food insecurity is the largest ever recorded globally. Largest ever recorded globally. High level of acute food insecurity. This largest ever recorded globally. A severe famine is spreading rapidly throughout the Gaza Strip. 4 monologues from the catastrophe. This shortly. Women cannot breastfeeding. Women cannot breastfeed because their milk is dry. Those who go out to look for food do so under the bombs, and the aid organizations collapse under the pressure. 4 men and women from Gaza tell what everybody looks like behind the feeling that if death does not come by bombing, hunger will bring it. Genocide is genocide. Another fact about New York Times. Same thing about Ukraine and Gaza. Huh? Russia pounds Ukrainian cities in one of the largest air attack of the war. Attacker, name it. Russia. Look, this headline on New York Times. Attacker, name it. And headline, Russia pounds Ukrainian cities in one of the largest air attack on war. The missile and drone attacks kill it. Attacks kill it. Another keyword. Different between. Okay. Attacker, name it, and attacks kill it. Now about Gaza. Same New York Times. Headline, explosion, Gazans say was airstrike leaves many casualties in dense neighborhood. By who explosion? No, name it. This is Israel, of course. And New York Times saw the injured crowding the hallways and the lifeless being prepared for burial. Lifeless. There, Russia attacked it, and this attack killed it. Here, explosion, no name by whom, and they are not by this explosion, by this attack kill it. They are lifeless because this explosion. New York Times, this this and this, about lie about rape by Hamas, another lie. And this how all media, this is not about Associated Press and Reuters, about all the mainstream media. 90% of them is correct. They supported, aided genocide by their lies. Okay. Okay. Okay, people. Today this. We're all watching on International Court of Justice. Of course, they are genocide, and I believe in International Court of Justice judges. They will rule based on this fact, and this exists, they are genocide. All experts saying that by fact check. And after that, what we shall do, I said. And also I call other countries join to Malaysia for their support of South Africa on this case. Today, this Earth people, I am Chinghiz, together with you.